Today on r/PettyRevenge, a wedge war at the deli, an ex's chaotic Craigslist payback, and a classroom roast gone right. Let's dive in.
He did what? Several years ago, I was waiting in a grocery deli line to pick up some potato wedges for my wife. It wasn't a long line. I was fourth or fifth in line and the last person in it. Up walks some lady, that's what I'll call her, and what I presumed to be her daughter or granddaughter. Anyway, SL keeps trying to jump the line each time a person was served, and the patient deli worker kept telling her she needed to wait her turn, with SL getting more and more frustrated that she could not just do what she wanted. The guy before me goes, and I hear her telling her daughter-granddaughter, "This is freaking ridiculous. I just want some wedges." This being petty revenge, we know exactly what I plan to do upon hearing that. Finally, we get to my turn, and she tries to jump again. Only this time, I pipe up and let her know the end of the line is behind me. She did not like that at all, exclaiming, "This is nonsense. It's first come, first serve." The worker and I just stared at her until she walked back to her irritation area off to the side, and I saw there were only a few potato wedges available. So I told the worker I'd need more than what was available, and he said they'd need to drop some more. About a 5-minute wait. It was longer than that, closer to 10, as it turns out. Knowing what the lady wanted and that it wasn't there, I said he could help her. They went through the same process, which irritated her further, but she said something like, "Fine, might as well at this point," and stepped aside in a huff. New wedges were brought out, and I saw her start to move like she was going to jump in front of me. But I reminded her I was next to order. Deli guy asked how much I wanted, usually in pounds, and I quietly said, "I want all of the wedges." "All of them?" "All of them." He cracked a bit of a smile and said, "Sure thing," and gathered them up for me. I started to walk away, slowly, so I could see the aftermath, and shrilly she shouted, "He did what?" and whipped her head around to me. I wish I could say I locked eyes with her and ate a wedge right in her face, but alas, that idea came to me as I recounted the tale to my wife at home. Best $14 I ever spent.
Oh, this one had me grinning from start to finish. There's something so satisfying about a revenge that doesn't need yelling or insults. Just pure, quiet chaos. The way OP stood his ground without losing his cool, absolute legend move. You could tell that lady thought she could bulldoze her way to the front, but nope, not today. And the "I want all of the wedges" line, that's cinematic. You can feel the moment the deli guy realizes what's happening, like, oh, we're doing this. I love that silent teamwork between strangers. It's the perfect kind of petty alliance. Also, her screaming, "He did what?" is the perfect ending. The only thing missing was OP slowly eating one wedge while staring at her. But honestly, the imagination fills it in. That's the kind of $14 that buys eternal satisfaction. Speaking of petty, our next story takes revenge digital, when an ex turns Craigslist into a personal chaos generator.
Wronged significant other gets revenge on Craigslist. Not me, but I got involved. I saw an ad on Craigslist for 45 free layer hens, chickens, right age and good breed. The ad said, "Moving for work, must get rid of quickly. Take a few or take all." I called. The guy was irate. I got him talking because he was at his wit's end. He told me that his girlfriend found out he was cheating when she went through his phone. She broke up with him, and he thought that was that. But she started posting free stuff on Craigslist with his phone number. He was getting tons of calls all day and night. Call anytime. As soon as he got the post taken down, she'd post another with his number. One was a motorcycle he never owned, just like he never owned any chickens. Another was free new fencing he couldn't use because he lived in an apartment. There was even a puppy he supposedly found, and a post saying, "Share half a big house cheap. I'm out of town most of the time for work." Whenever he could get a post taken down, she'd post in a different category. He couldn't change his phone number because it was a work phone.
Okay, this one is messy in all the right ways. The ex-girlfriend didn't just get revenge, she engineered it. I mean, posting free chickens, motorcycles, and fencing, That's next-level creative spite. You can tell she wasn't after emotional closure. She wanted inconvenience, the kind that keeps ringing your phone at 2 a.m. with strangers asking about poultry. And the fact that he couldn't even change his number because it was his work phone, that's karma with a sense of humor. I almost admire the commitment. It's vengeful, but efficient. It's the kind of petty where you don't need to scream or slash tires. You just let the internet do the screaming for you. And somewhere, she's probably sipping her coffee, scrolling Craigslist, thinking, that's for cheating, Mark. And finally, from romantic revenge to classroom chaos, our last story shows what happens when a bully learns the hard way that quiet people aren't always pushovers.
She mocked me in front of the class, so I called her a freaking stupid witch. Teacher ended up reporting her. Since our prep courses, my class rep has been low-key bullying me, condescending comments, mocking my questions, the whole I'm better than you energy. We ended up in the same group, and I kept it chill, but she stayed passive-aggressive. Today, the teacher moved our seats, and I politely asked her what seat number she had. Instead of answering, she sneered, "The chairs are right there, count them, don't you know how to count?" Totally mocking. Loud enough for everyone. I snapped and said, "Freaking stupid witch, I asked what number you had, not if I know how to count." She stormed off, screamed to the teacher, and tried to get me in trouble. Classic victim move. Plot twist, the teacher was already fed up with her attitude, and she got reported instead. She cried. I stayed calm. My mom shrugged and said she would have said worse. A bunch of classmates later told me they were glad someone finally said it. Not elegant, not proud, definitely petty, but satisfying? 10 out of 10.
I've said it before, everyone has their limit, and OP reached hers in style. You can only take so many condescending comments before your brain goes, you know what? Nope. And the fact that she snapped so fast and so cleanly? Honestly, it was overdue. That "don't you know how to count" line was begging for consequences. I also love how OP didn't melt down or cry afterward, just owned it. Calm, composed, like, yeah, I said it. What now? And the teacher siding with her? That's the cherry on top. Sometimes the universe rewards honesty, even if it comes with a little extra spice. And her mom saying she would have said worse? Iconic parenting moment. Not elegant, sure, but so satisfying. If you were in OP's shoes, would you have snapped too, or just ignored her? Tell me in the comments. I need to know if I'm the only one cheering for this ending. And that's the end of today's r/PettyRevenge Tales. Proof that you don't need to go big, just petty enough to feel amazing. If you loved the low-key vengeance, give that thumbs up button a lil love. Drop your favorite moment in the comments. I want to hear your pettiest win too. And if you're not subscribed yet, seriously, don't make me plot revenge. Click subscribe, ring that bell, and I'll see you in the next one, where karma's always caffeinated.